Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dark Domain. Tonight, we are bringing you a early White Wolf publication, World of Darkness, where my lovely players here will be playing mortals in the World of Darkness. These three have started a new job at Megomart, a fictitious creation right up there along like Walmart, Sam's Club, or if you're on the West Coast, Costco. And they just started and they've been tasked with the night shift. So we're going to see how things go for them tonight. And then at the end of our stream, we'll get to know our lovely players a little bit better. Two of whom you may have recognized from our stream on Monday. But we all love a repeat, right? So we'll let them do it all over again. But let's get going, shall we? So, you three have begun your new careers at Megomart. All brand new employees who have been tasked with the night shift. Uh, the floor manager, Connie, has basically broken down to you that you'll just be cleaning, restocking, all the manual labor jobs that really don't involve people on the higher echelons of the company. So the doors get closed for the night. She kind of brings you three in, like, all right, so I know it's your first night. I know you've gotten your rundown of the area from your, ride along with your coworkers. I just need you guys to keep the place clean, tidy up. I'm going to be in the back office while you're doing things. Uh, just don't mind whatever's going on. I know you guys have got this, and if there's a problem, come find me. Do you guys have any questions?
None that I
Is
can think of.
is it payday yet?
Hmm.
That's a good question.
Th-
Uh, it's your first day, sweetie. You don't get paid quite yet.
Is there a sign-on bonus? Those are a little tight.
You guys are entry level. You don't get anything quite yet.
Okay, you know, want to make sure.
I mean, this can't be as bad as the time I worked at an Olive Garden. Ugh. Anyway,
Was it the good Olive Garden?
no, not at all.
Ugh.
But I thought while you're there, you were like family.
We're just gonna leave that one alone.
Anyway, the cleaning supplies are back there in the closets. Grab some mops, some of the push brooms, and I'll let you guys get to work, okay?
Okay.
And she will kind of turn on her heels and walk back towards the manager's office.
Garrett's gonna kind of yell out to Connie, "Hey, where's all the stock stuff? I'm pretty good at that and could probably have it done pretty quick."
If you go back into the supply room, there's pallets loaded. You can use one of the hand jacks to drag it. They're all marked with the proper aisles.
Noted. He's gonna head off in that direction.
I'm gonna go get those cleaning supplies. You want to come with me, Miss Allen?
Uh, yeah. You sweep them up. Let's go.
Let's got it.
So, as the three of you set about these tasks, uh, you know, half an hour goes by uh, before finally Connie actually comes back out and grabs you guys. She's like, "Hey, I just have a phone call. The other location across town, their floor manager called out. I need to go close that one for the night because it's not 24 hours, and they don't have workers to do the night shift. I'll be back in a couple hours. You guys just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And, there's if you need anything, the rules and my phone number are in the manager's office. I left it open for you guys. You should probably check those out.
Is there anyone else on duty who we should report to?
Oh no, you guys got this. I'll be back soon. It's just a couple hours. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, Connie.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be back soon. And she will head out the back and be gone for an undetermined amount of time.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all.
I have
Not at
no idea
all.
what you're talking about.
It's like my first time at the rodeo. Garrett, instead of using so just to kind of set the scene of this man,
Mhm.
he is about 7'1", very tall and very muscular.
My man is Lorge.
He's large and not quite in charge yet. So he is just throwing. He's like a college athlete. So he's doing this just for some spare cash. He's going in and out. He's like lifting. I imagine he didn't get his workout in today. So he's just lifting some of the boxes on his shoulder, carrying like 2 at a time out and stocking them. And then when he feels like he's got a good arm pump going on, he's just going to grab the pallet truck and pull the rest of them out.
All right.
Murdoch, James
Uh-huh.
Murdoch, is gonna immediately go in there and take out his phone and put the manager's phone number just in case, so that way she can be called in case of an emergency, because he doesn't trust these two idiots not to get themselves hurt. So he's gonna type down the phone number, and then he's gonna look through the rules, because there's got to be a list of like all of their duties throughout the night, because he doesn't want to. He's not the kind of person who likes to like have downtime when he's working.
Okay.
He's-
Okay. Excellent. Here I need to check. Let's see, what kind of merits does he have? There he is. I need to see if he has something. Okay, no. Cool. So, as he gets the number typed in and starts reading through the rules, this is what he reads. Rule number 1. If one of the mannequins seems to have moved, ignore it. Do not acknowledge it or it will follow you. 2. Do not go down aisle 7. Do not look down aisle 7. 3. If you hear a knocking from the freezers in the frozen food section, ignore it. If you find a misplaced cart, return it to the front store immediately. Don't be alarmed if you find a pool of blood in the meat aisle. Simply get the mop and bucket and clean it up. Do not stop in the puddle or touch it in any way. If you see a woman in the store, go to the break room and stay there until she leaves. Do not talk to her and do not call the police. If the music over the speakers ever stops, go to the break room and stay there until it resumes. Number 8, do not, under any circumstances, end your shift early. Number 9, if you hear a voice calling your name, do not look around. Do not answer. Do not acknowledge it in any way. And the last one on the list, if you find a flashlight, always turn it on before you pick it up. If it flickers, drop it immediately and leave it where it is.
This is a lot of rules. These are weird rules.
So Macy's gonna come back from putting away the whole mop cart and go check on James. What's up?
Not much. Just these rules are a little odd.
And she'll peep over James's shoulder and slowly kind of mouth, the rules as she reads through them. Why does this look like a creepy pasta from Reddit? Is this some kind of prank?
Probably. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, honestly?
Oh, don't
Like,
say that. Don't say that.
we're in the. I mean, look at it this way, darling. We're in the middle of a superstore. These
And
places aren't going to be. According to my research, we're not on top of a Native American burial ground, so we're probably fine.
right, but saying what's the worst that could happen in retail is like saying the name of the Scottish play 10 minutes before curtain call.
Honey, it's superstition.
I mean, superstition started from somewhere. It's
I
still
mean-
kind of.
The worst, look, the worst that could happen is, I don't know, some person comes in with a gun and robs the store.
Oh,
In which
God,
case,
knock on
that's why we
wood.
have that one out there. As he points out to Garrett, who's stocking shelves.
Okay. I've still got to go mop the deli. She's gonna knock on the. I'm assuming that's like a wood frame bulletin board. She's gonna knock on wood before she walks off and goes to make more mop water.
Yeah, what aisle is Garrett on? He didn't read the rules because he was like, it's just standard grocery store rules. He's worked at a grocery store before.
The dice say that Garrett is currently in aisle 10 stocking.
Oh, thank God. Oh boy. I was like,
I'm
watch him
sinister, but
bumble-
like,
watch him bumble his way to aisle 7 just immediately. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go see what the other
So-
two are doing and maybe actually go read the rules now that he's done with this first bit of stocking.
yeah, so you finish stocking aisle 10, turn to continue pushing your, little floor cart out like the Walmart people do, where they have the pallets of crap and they never leave it in a place where you can get around it. You actually end up having to stop because there's a shopping cart kind of parked across the aisle.
I mean, okay, look. He's gonna go put it back up at the front of the store because that just makes sense. Why would he leave it there? He's there to clean and stock.
Fair enough. So he'll stop, take this, and take the cart up to the front before finally returning back to the break room and manager's office.
He's
Where I
gonna read
think
the rules.
James is still there.
James has not left because he's actually got like a pencil and he's trying to figure out, like, he's already basically crossed out the don't end your shift early. That sounds just basic managerial shit. But he's sitting at he's looking at the list of bullet points and he's like, okay, this one's weird. This one's stupid. Why does this one exist?
James is just gonna peer over this guy's shoulder, gianting over him. And when he sees the one about the shopping cart, he's just gonna be like Looney Tune-esque, like in the camera. James, did you or Maisie leave a shopping cart lying around?
No.
Like over on aisle 10? I put it up, but it's kind of funny I did that and then come in here and read that.
Why'd you bother putting it up?
We're literally here to clean and make the store look nice. James.
Okay, fair enough. Well, apparently these are the rules that we have to follow. This seems like some sort of obsessive compulsive disorder that we're looking at right now.
James takes out his phone out of his pocket and takes a picture of the list so he has it.
Okay.
Also, question. Speaking of Walmart,
James or Garrett?
Garrett, my bad. My bad. Garrett, it's just like, okay, I'm over here in La La Land. Let me take a picture of this. But I do have a question. Do we
Yes.
have like the little walkie-talkie things that like some big stores use?
No, not yet. You guys were not given those at the start of
That's
your shift.
That's a day 2
Okay.
thing.
Okay, well, I don't care. We're apparently in a fucking Eldritch Horror supermarket on the night shift. Garrett's gonna just be like, you know what? Just in case, start looking for the little walkie-talkies.
Okay. Give me a wits and investigation.
Oh, I actually gave him dots in that. Okay, thank God.
Oh, good. We didn't make him totally helpless.
He's not helpless where it counts. Oh,
What, making one of our players thirst over him?
okay, that is 1 success and 3 ones. So are we doing the 1 subtract?
Yes, 1 subtract from your successes.
Okay, that is 0 successes and a botch. If that's the case.
So, you do find one of the walkie-talkies, and as you grab it up and almost like turn to show James, you bump into him, and it hits the floor and snaps in two.
Ah, damn it. Well, there goes yours. You didn't seem like you wanted one anyway. I'm assuming there's multiple in there, right?
That's the only one you found so far.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay.
Boss
Well,
is bad.
I know. Damn.
Well, I don't think it's really that big a deal, Mr. Banks. I really don't. I really think it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go start stalking now that we know what we're doing a little bit. I'll keep this list in mind. I'll even take a photo of it for you, okay? So he's gonna take out his phone and he's gonna take a picture of the list so that way he has it. And then he's gonna look at Garrett and he's gonna go, "Are you happy?"
Are you actually going to follow the list? Little. Also, are you sure you can stalk? You look like a noodle.
I can stalk.
Macy's gonna walk by with her cleaning cart. Just fuck already, and she'll just keep walking.
Maisie, you were headed to the deli, yeah?
Yeah, I believe that's what I said. Yes,
Can you give me a wits and investigation?
absolutely.
8s and above, 10s explode, 1s subtract from your successes.
You said what's investigation?
Yep.
No successes.
Awesome. So as you start to clean, you're walking back, kind of mopping as you go, because nobody mops and then walks on it. That's ridiculous. Your foot slips. And you look down, and there's a puddle of. What is that from the meat? Did somebody spill something? It looks like blood.
And she just read the list, so she's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, that's oddly specific. Ew." And she's gonna put down like I'm assuming she has that powder where like you pour it on it and it like kind of like solidifies, so you can sweep it up easier.
Yeah,
She's
dry
gonna-
sweep.
Yeah, dry sweep. So she's gonna do that, then mop up whatever's left, and oh god, and dump the clumps in her trash bag. She didn't get any on her shoes or anything, did she?
Just on like the bottom. Nothing to
Okay.
like stain them and say if she was wearing like white chucks or something.
Yeah, and she'll get the paper towel to wipe off the residual. Oh, I hate that. I swear someone's in here pulling a prank or something. And she'll carry on with her cleaning.
All right. So, mop that up. We'll wipe off the shoe, get the dry sweep, clean up the rest, dump it into the little bin that's attached to the cart.
Yeah.
and then you can go about your night. I know, isn't it so much more unsettling when nothing happens?
I hate this. Just throw an Eldritch Horror at us already. This suspense is killing me.
Look, as long as we don't run into stairs, I think. Wait, never mind. Wrong game.
Wrong game. I swear to God, Ryan, if we find a set of stairs, I'm gonna throw something.
Listen, I'm a millennial. We're not using the back rooms, all right? I have classic crap to throw at you guys.
Oh,
That's even more unsettling.
oh,
And I'm a
great.
Supernatural fan. I got a host of bad guys in the wing.
Thanks, Dean.
Which, the lovely G'day FX got me the Supernatural Tarot for Christmas. We
Yay.
love them.
We love G'day.
So, you guys are stalking, going about cleaning. Two of you have taken pictures of the list. Is James still staring at it, trying to figure this out, or is he finally succumbed to, I'm just going to do my job?
He's just doing his job. He thinks whoever wrote this list is fucking insane. Probably OCD based on what he knows about that. It seems like they're really obsessing over these compulsions, and it seems like they have this belief that if something doesn't happen, then something bad is going to happen in response, which really sounds crazy. And some of these things sound like hallucinations, so they might have even had like a snap from reality. So
There goes gravity.
Okay.
Oh, I was unmuted for that.
I thought you did it on purpose.
No, I thought I was still muted. Whoops.
All right. Well, Maisie, you're able to finish up cleaning the deli area. Garrett and James go back to stalking different aisles. James, can you give me a wits and investigation? Since this system doesn't have awareness for some insane reason.
give me just a moment. Does my
And I will
my
die on
danger
the hill
sense
that
give me
awareness.
anything?
Danger sense gives you, what is the modifier for that? Like a +2?
It's a 2-dot merit. Give me a moment while I look at it.
Ryan, you
wanna
could
say
also
it's a-
use, I believe the role is traditionally for that, like 2 attributes for awareness.
Yeah,
In the
it'll be
system.
fine.
Yeah.
We're doing a one shot. We're gonna drive it like we stole it.
It sounds quite hazardous for your health, if I do say so.
I mean, hazardous for you guys.
So, what are successes?
8 and above, 10s, you get to re-roll. They do this thing where it's called they explode.
Okay. 1 success then.
All right. So as you're restocking, kind of just doing your thing, you swear you just heard like the scratching of like claws on the tile walking past the aisle you were in.
He's gonna take out his phone and look at the list again for like scratching.
Nothing about it.
Odd. He's gonna look around. He's gonna. What aisle is he in?
We will say he is in aisle 1 of the electronics department.
Okay, he's in the electronics department. That's a little weird. He's a little freaked out. He's gonna. Where did he, like, what direction did he hear the scratching from?
So let's say he's facing like the back of the store, had turned to one of the shelves. It walked past him on the left side, going from like in front of him to behind him.
Hmm. He's gonna put his stocking cart next to him, so that way, like if it comes from the direction it was coming from, there's something in between him and it, and he might be able to get away. Just in case just in case maybe whoever wrote the thing was crazy.
Okay. Puts the cart there beside him. And as the other two of you were kind of doing your thing, you hear the same kind of noise as if something with like claws, almost like a dog would have. You know how like if you have a hardwood floor or tile floor, a dog's nails will click as it walks. That's the sound that you hear walk somewhere nearby.
Garrett pulls out the list on his phone,
Nothing about those sounds.
but it did say that if you hear something, what I remember you saying was that if you hear something, don't acknowledge it.
You are referring to either rule number 3, where if you hear a knocking from the freezers in the frozen food section, ignore it, or if you hear a voice calling your name, do not look around, do not answer, and do not acknowledge it in any way.
Okay, nothing about Scritchity Scratch. All right, where's Maisie?
Nothing about scritchity scratch.
He's gonna go find Maisie because he's like, nope, I need a mop handle. I need a weapon.
For
This
that
was not on
walk.
the list. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh,
We'll see
benevolent
what-
storyteller. Oh, go ahead.
We'll see what happens after. But yeah, he's gonna go find Maisie.
Oh, benevolent storyteller. Where is Macy?
Probably after cleaning up in the deli area, probably moving on to like produce and things like that to restock.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll be there.
So Garrett would come back up on Maisie as she's like putting away like celery and other random produce into where it needs to go.
Where are the mops?
There's a couple of them on the cart. Why?
He grabs it, twists off the bottom, and just says thank you and walks away.
Hey,
Back to
whoa,
what he
whoa,
was
whoa,
doing.
whoa, whoa, whoa! And she'll kind of like leave the mop cart there and kind of follow it like a quick pace. What's going on? What happened?
Did you not hear that? Wasn't on the list. It's like tippy tappies.
Wait, does Macy hear the tippy tappies too? Did we all hear
Oh
it?
yeah, she heard it about the same time that the other two did.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I heard it. Maybe there's an animal in here. It's above my
Look.
pay grade. I don't give a shit.
Well, then let me have the mop handle because it's above both of our pay grades if one of us dies.
Oh, okay. She'll toss him a bottle of spray bleach too. If it could be burned, I don't know.
He
We,
wouldn't know
we, have,
either.
we have a stick and a spray bottle of bleach.
Hey,
You never know.
mop handles are, give or take, it's
yep.
a little too tall, but it's about the size of a proper size bow staff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
say
true.
this, and I include myself in this demographic. That is some absolute white people shit.
I mean, is
Look,
there a basement that Macy can go investigate?
No, there's no basement.
yet, apparently.
Yes.
No. While this is basic white people shit, I will give you that. However, he dumb. He big dumb.
Tell me you didn't dump his intelligence, John.
I don't think, we'll see how it goes.
Oh my god. I love you so much.
And what is James doing during all this? Just continuing to restock?
He's continuing to restock. He's also running through in the back of his mind, like, because he's a bit of a scholar, so he's thinking about local legends, stuff like that, especially about the blood puddle in the meat aisle is a little weird. So he's running through in his head some old stuff like that of what might be the case. So he's thinking about that kind of stuff while he's stalking. Cause this is a little weird, but he's just putting stuff up, going about his time.
For those that can't see, we are running through StreamYard. So I and the players have a private chat where I can torment them behind the scenes. And what's better way than to call out your players with their personal tastes? So stalking. Think about what is going on, what's happened. When all of a sudden you hear this spine-chilling, blood-curdling howl. The other two hear it as well. And James, you're like from on the other side of the store from this. You hear it, but you can tell that it's at a distance. Garrett and Maisie, however, James, you're on the other side of the store. We gotta pick different like sounding names. I got a speech impediment. Garrett and Maisie, however, being kind of semi-located, are able to turn towards this noise. And what you see is this large, black, hulking, salivating canine. This jet black fur, these bright orange eyes, just sitting there.
And you said Garrett and Maisie are the ones who can see it?
Mm-hmm. James is on the other side of the store in electronics.
How about we go lock our... He kind of turns over, it kind of just promptly walks towards Maisie very slowly, not to attract the attention of the dog. He just kind of leans down, props his head on her shoulder, and kind of tilts his head. Why don't we go lock ourselves in the break room and leave James to deal with the dog? Because I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that shit either. Let's go.
Yeah,
Or I am.
Slowly.
Yeah, just back away slowly.
See, you say slowly, but the minute you two move, I need you to give me a dexterity and athletics.
Fuck me.
Does my dodging specialty come into play?
Dodge.
Wait, that doesn't work
wouldn't-
the same in this. Never mind.
No, it does, but I don't think it would work for this situation.
And my running specialty, no, because they're creeping along. They're not trying to run.
Oh no, they ran. Unless you two decide to run. This thing's running at you.
So do I get my running specialty then?
Yes.
How many dice does that give me?
1.
Just one? Okay. What's a good dice pool for Elmo?
Ooh.
So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a point of willpower so I get an automatic success.
Okay.
I got 3.
Okay.
I also got 3.
Maisie, would you like to spend a willpower?
Yeah, give her one more success. So that brings her up to what, 4?
Yes.
Okay.
That makes it easy to pick which one of this happens to, because it got 4 chasing you down. And since Garrett already spent a point of willpower, you can only spend 1 per action. As this thing catches you, Garrett, and just as you're like running back, it latches on to your arm, causing a point of because it's all same damage for this. You guys don't have bashing and superficial stuff like that, so it's a point of damage for you as it bites into your arm.
Is there anything Macy can feasibly like grab and throw at it to try to get it to let go of Garrett?
You could grab a random food item off the shelf that you guys are running by.
Wait, he had that mop handle, right?
He does have the mop handle.
So could she just grab it and start like cracking the dog on the head with it?
Yeah, I imagine that he's not going to put up much of a fight if she tries to grab it from him, unless John says otherwise.
Well, I would imagine what Maisie is having to deal with is Garrett Chomp immediately goes to stab it off of him.
Also fair. So yeah, with that, we'll give Garrett the reaction before Maisie can get to it. So give me a strength and weaponry. And this thing will try to get out of the way, but since it's latched on, we'll give it a penalty.
Oh, you son of a. Okay, that's no successes.
Yeah, this thing got 3. So you try to stab at it, and it's just doing that like ripping of the head to where like every time you swing down with the stick, it just manages to shift to the side.
God damn. All right. At that point, he's probably just could see Maisie running up to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to almost sort of like he's done this a time or two, maybe not with a demonic demon dog from hell, but in fights before, just kind of okay, he tries to hit that last time, and then as he's on the back upswing, gonna try to hand it right off to Maisie.
All right. We'll be able to do that. Give me a Dex and Athletics just to see how smooth it is.
God damn. Dex and Athletics, you say?
Mm-hmm. He's not bad at that.
No. I had to count how many dice it was. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna grab another one because I don't know where that went. Oh, okay. This is where the dice decide to be dice to be. Holy shit! I got one more to roll though. Hold on. Okay.
Hold on.
So that's 1, 2. And then I've got 2 10s to re-roll. Okay, that is 6 successes.
Nice.
Okay. So this is so smooth that Maisie, when you go to, I guess, swing the stick at this thing, the way that Garrett manages to hand it off, you're able to immediately bring it down. And I'm going to give you 2 additional dice to the roll.
Okay.
And it is going to be a strength and weaponry. Which you absolutely needed those extra 2 dice.
Yeah. this girl is not squishy. Or yeah, this girl is squishy. Okay.
And it has already taken that, so we'll give it another penalty.
Okay, so that's a total of, you said I got 2 successes already to start off with?
2 extra dice, not 2 successes.
Oh, okay, sorry. So that's just 1 success.
Yeah, this thing again dodges out of the way.
We're in the produce section, not the deli section, right?
Mm-hmm.
How far is the deli section from the produce section?
Like right next door, like 20 feet away.
How hard would it be to get a few chunks of like meat to try to tempt it away?
We could do that. And give me a high or low.
High.
Ooh, that one tried to go off the table. Where are you going? Stay in the dice tray. That works.
Okay.
You grab like a summer ham or something and throw it at this thing, and it like sees it and it's completely distracted and starts tearing into it.
Good boy. So she'll kind of like, if Garrett's done, she'll kind of like link her arm through his to kind of help him up, and they'll
I'm gonna have to go get a rabies shot, aren't I?
Devil rabies, probably. You might have to go see a
Satanic
priest.
rabies, even. Oh, great! Yeah, me and the
Yeah.
priesthood get along really well. He just gets up and hobbles along.
Uh, James, can you give me a wits and investigation?
I'm so good at this.
None of us thought we were gonna need any, apparently.
You should know better.
This is actually not a bad roll for me.
Is he?
I should just.
Chandler, is your headset muted?
Yes, he's coming through your headset.
Yeah. John, mute your headset. One success. Oh no, not one success because that's a 1. I'm gonna spend a point of
Spell.
willpower to give myself a second success.
Okay, so you get the. Okay, so you end up with 1 at the end of it all.
Yeah.
So while you're restocking, you heard the little click clap scratch of something walking by a while ago. Now you hear Garrett yelling out in what seems to be pain, and Maisie yelling. And it doesn't sound like, fun yelling, like playful or uwu style. Hey, my channel's marked appropriately. Leave me alone.
So on the way over there, is there like like I know we're basically at the copyright appropriate version of a Wally World. So on the way over there, because I'm all the way in the technology aisle, and he
Mm-hmm.
hears them all the way over in the deli aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Can he swing by like the animal control section and like pick up like bear spray or something like that to try and, not
You know, give me a high or low.
let's say low.
Ooh, you got close. Yes, he will be able to go by the pet and animal section, which is nestled right up against the like outdoors section, which is actually based on the copyright place near where I am, and grab a thing of bear mace.
Lovely. Now he's gonna head in that direction because blood curdling howl, sudden screaming, that doesn't sound normal.
Nope. So he will make his way over there, and at about that time, you see Garrett and Maisie, I assume, running out of the area, headed to wherever they plan to go.
Triage, baby! AKA the break room.
Do I see the giant dog?
Oh yeah, so that's hulking black, almost like wolf, maybe a little bit bigger than that, chomping down on something. It's torn it apart so much that now it's kind of hard to tell what it was. But these two seem to have all their limbs.
I'm just gonna sort of step into the aisle next to me. That is hopefully not aisle 7. And just not look at the dog.
Okay. You just kind of sidestep into the aisle. And this will be aisle P3. So produce 3.
Okay. Just sort of sidestep into the aisle, not look at the creature.
As I assume the other two continue on to the break room.
Mm-hmm.
So during this time, you two are kind of hobbling, because Garrett, you're in pain now. Like your arm you got that nice canine-sized bite on your forearm.
And we're talking like biggish dog, like a Doberman or the big tall boys, that Great Danes size, or are we talking medium to small size little Bitch ass.
Think of a husky and then almost double it and make
I
it
don't-
mean.
I don't want to. Why? Okay.
It doesn't look like a husky. I'm using it as a size comparison.
Okay.
It looks like a wolf or a German shepherd or
Direwolf.
something. Yeah, something in that area.
Oh, I hate this already, even more than I already did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you two will be able to get into the break room, and then you can kind of explain what you do from there.
Garrett is gonna sit down and look at his gaping armhole and look over at Maisie. Can you find me some bandages, please, before I bleed out?
Yeah, Macy has dots in medicine, so if there's like a first aid kit somewhere in this break room, I'm hoping she can somehow doctor his arm some.
Oh yeah, there's absolutely first aid kits. They're well marked as any company that does not have them is not following proper policies. But yeah, you can give me let's see, Maisie, for doing the actual care, we're gonna call it a wits and medicine.
Okay.
I don't even
Unfortunately,
want to
not getting your specialty.
Right, because yeah, he's not needing to be resuscitated or anything.
Correct.
After this roll, he might need to be.
That is 3 successes.
Whew.
Oh yeah. It is wrapped up, it is clean, it is tight. He's not going to continue bleeding at all or receiving further damage from said blood.
Can't do anything about the devil rabies though.
Well, I knew Satan had a hit out on me. I didn't expect it to be in the form of a dog.
Yeah. So we're just gonna leave James out there. We're not gonna try to.
He's stuffy. He'll be all right.
You know,
I don't think he'll
Speaking
taste
of
as good as I
James.
will.
Yeah.
what has he done now that he is slid himself into the produce aisle while that creature is tearing through whatever it is?
Well, he is immediately going to start moving in the direction of the pet and animal aisle to grab a bone so he can give a bone to the animal before it eats me.
Okay. How's he going about that? Is it quick? Is it quiet?
He's going pretty quiet. He's not trying to go
Right.
quick. Because he knows that animals like that
Oh,
tend to be like they tend to use all of their senses, not just
uh-huh.
I'm concerned. They tend to
You
use
should
all of
be.
their senses, not just sight. So obviously he can't do much about his smell, but they can he can hear him, so he's not trying to be loud about it. He can't do anything about his smell.
So
He's trying not to be seen, but he's also trying not to be heard.
I need a dexterity and stealth. And since you do take a penalty for not having dots and stealth, but you can't go below 1 die. So roll
So
that d10.
If I roll no successes, that's a botch, right?
No, that's a fail. If you roll a 1, it's a botch.
That's a 6, so it's not a 1, but it's a fail.
Yeah, so you think you're being stealthy until you get to the pet department, start rummaging around like, oh, a bone. You turn around and the animal is right there staring you down at the opening to the aisle.
Bone?
I'm going to call that a manipulation. And persuasion.
I'm good at that. I'm assuming I don't get my pretty, do I?
Not for this. God damn,
Or
this,
my specialty.
holy shit.
So that is going to be. I'm going to spend a point of willpower
Mm-hmm.
because that is right now. It's going to be a botch, and I don't want it to be a botch.
Oh no.
Because it's a botch because I rolled a 9. I rolled 1 success, and then I rolled
Mhm.
I rolled 1 success, and then I rolled a 1. So I don't want it to be a botch. So I'm spending a point of willpower so that it's at least got a success.
Okay, okay. So it's not a failure or a botch. Because a botch is when you have more ones than you have successes.
Okay.
So think of it as like a almost like a bestial fail from Vampire, right?
Okay. That works.
So it's a fail, but it's only a fail because he scored higher on his resistance roll. Because apparently my dice love me tonight. I have rolled a 10 almost every single time so far.
I see.
So like you hold out the bone, like bone, and it just you see it tense and like lowers its head, and you see the saliva dripping from its maw. And you immediately get the sense it's not interested in the bone.
Well, I am not very strong. Uh, um, uh, thinking like the intelligent person that he is, he's
Mhm,
going,
mhm.
he's going to immediately try to put something between him and it. But he's not very dexterous. He's not very strong. But
So
luckily,
so
these aisles are not hard to tip over typically. So,
okay, all right.
so he's gonna try and move the aisle so that way there's at least a barrier between him and it.
I was gonna say strength. We'll call it strength and athletics because brawl doesn't feel right.
One success.
Hey, that's all you need as you grab this and kind of tip it so like that side of the aisle tips and knocks into the other one. And you have now kind of put this barrier between you and whatever this canine is.
Uh, is it gonna launch itself at me?
There's a chance. As you let's see how well it gets through there. Good God Almighty.
Oh no.
Okay, that cancels out that. All right, so that at least helps there. Oh my fucking God.
Oh,
Okay, and that cancels out one of those. Uh, listen. One of the 10s turned into a 1, so that cancels itself out. But it got 3, so you see it start to crawl its way underneath this tipped over stack. And it's moving pretty decently quick.
Stamina means that I'm heavy, right?
Stamina is the measure of how long you can do something for and how much you can kind of soak things. Think of it as like your toughness, your energy level.
I'm just thinking if I were to basically throw myself on the thing that it's now crawling under, would it potentially squish it? Am I that heavy?
Not at a size 5, no.
Not at a size 5. But it's sort of underneath. It's not really trapped, but it can't move a lot, right?
Right. It's like it's doing that dog crawl where they're like down, sliding their bellies.
Bear mace.
All right. Dexterity weaponry.
Can I
You want to make an argument?
make an argument that since it's trapped,
Mhm.
can I make an argument for intelligence weaponry?
I'll meet you in the middle with wits.
That's still one die. Okay.
When Chandler building social characters goes wrong.
I feel like I need to spend a point of. It's a fail.
That's a fail. Do you want to
Mhm.
spend your last point?
I have one more point of willpower, but I'll spend a point of willpower.
I'd say
sure.
you've spent 3 already, I thought.
I spent 2. This is my third.
All right. So this is your third. Yeah, math is fine. All right. So yeah, you are able to mace it in the face, and you hear this howling as it whips its head back and forth, giving you an opportunity to run if you would like to do so.
I'm gonna run.
So you take off. You kind of do the quick over your shoulder thing. You don't see it chasing you. Where are you going?
Probably the break room.
Okay. Here's a question: did the two of you lock the door?
No.
Maybe like wedged a chair under like the doorknob, but didn't actually lock it. No.
Okay, so a chair under the doorknob. James,
Yeah.
you get to the break room, go to open it, and the knob turns, but the door won't move. And the two of you hear something collide and start pounding on the door.
Let me in.
Should we?
Not by the hair on my chinny chin. No, she'll get up and open the fucking door.
So you remove the chair, open the door, and in comes James before you shut the door again, put the chair back in place.
And now she's locking in, probably putting a table in front of it since everybody's accounted for.
You know, this was actually probably the worst thing we could have done.
Locking ourselves in here? Yeah, I thought about that, but also I just had to bear mace a dog in the face.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Oh, he
I'm
found you
gonna have
too?
to. He kind of holds his arm up and looks at the bandage. I'm gonna have to explain this to my parents when I get home. This is gonna be hilarious.
I am so quitting this job after this. Fuck this job. This is why this place has a high turnover rate.
Who broke a rule?
One may.
Wasn't me.
Because clearly somebody.
Maisie, didn't you take a picture of the rules?
No, but she also has eidetic memories, so.
You looked at the rules, right?
Yeah.
With that eidetic memory, you remember a very specific rule. And let me.
Oh god, did I fuck up and break one?
Not intentionally. You slipped.
Not
on the blood.
intentionally.
Number 5.
Oh no.
Don't be alarmed if you find a pool of blood in the meat aisle. Simply get the mop and bucket and clean it up. Do not stop in the puddle or touch it in any
And
way.
she slipped in the puddle. Oh no. I doomed us all.
So wait, does that mean we don't have to worry about Owl 7 anymore, guys?
I don't know, but I think I just got us all killed.
What do you mean?
I slipped in a puddle of blood before I cleaned it up.
Garrett is legitimately trying not to laugh at her right now.
Macy's freaking the fuck out right now.
So, puddle of blood equals demon dog from hell that craves the flesh.
Mm-hmm. Wait, idea. Hold up. Actually, hold up. That means all this is real? It's not
Clearly.
somebody's crazy, obsessive, compulsive disorder acting up and making it so that they have to do things in a certain way?
Unless whatever's out there is some crazy ass person in a dog suit. Yeah, it's real.
I mean, that's not out of
I
the
mean,
realm of
I mean, if
not
they
out of
were
the
gonna
realm of
bite me,
possibility.
I'd like them to take me to dinner first. Jesus.
Ooh, whoa.
Kinky. Not
So-
the point.
So, that's a murder creature out there,
No shit, Sherlock.
and we need to kill it in order to keep doing our job.
Or we just stay in here.
Or we call Connie.
So remember how it said we can't end our shift under any circumstances?
We're not ending our shift. We're just hiding in the break room for our
We
shift.
only have 3 15-minute breaks in a 12-hour shift.
Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you.
Is James really that guy? Like, guys, I know this place is going to hell and like the world is ending, but we have to keep working for the
James,
company.
Do
That
you
was
want
not
to
the time.
tempt? Do you want to tempt the rules on what ending our shift early means?
I'm gonna call Connie.
Now is not the
Okay.
time to be a capitalist corporate wage slave. Yes, call
Garrett,
Connie.
you break out your phone, you dial Connie's number in, or just go through the contacts and hit call because we're in 2024. We can do that kind of thing now. Hold the phone up, or do you put it on speaker?
Speaker.
Oh, good. So all three of you hear this though. The tone of how does it go? EDD. The number you have dialed is not in service.
Aww.
No.
Well? Has anybody got any ideas on how to banish Big Evil Doggo?
Do we have any salt?
Sure, we can
Um,
find some.
Can I make an occult roll to try to know if I would know how to banish something like this?
You know what? Please do.
Actually, is it the equivalent of help die in this system? Because I've got 2 dots in a cult, and I'll throw in a help die.
Yes, you can give him an assistance die.
Okay, I'll give him the assistance die.
I'm dumber than rocks. I'm just here to look pretty and kick ass when needed. Or
Macy
if
is
I
act-
can.
John, you're playing a character close to my heart, brother.
Macy is
Mhm.
actually looking for the little salt packets
Okay.
in the drawer.
I already have 1 success, but I have
Okay.
2 10s to roll.
Yeah.
That's
So
1
that's-
success total.
Well, if you got 2 10s, those are successes too.
Yeah, but I rolled a 1, so it cancels 1 out.
And then you re-roll the 10s and get nothing.
Yeah.
All right. 1 success. Many things come to mind. The beast of Bowden and Myrrh, hellhounds, ghost dogs. Certain fanfics and cultures say that werewolves are like that. So it gives you some ideas to work with. Like maybe you could use salt, maybe holy water, maybe something silver.
Well, we don't have holy water unless, there's a priest in our basement, which, they tend to priests, I could imagine there being priests in our basement doing untoward things. So holy water's probably out. I say we should do 2 things: salt and silver.
This is a
That
mega
is-
mart. I don't think we're gonna find any real silver in here. It's
It
cheap
does
as
this
hell.
time something collides with the door. Doesn't bust it. It's a thick steel door, but you hear it just and then you hear this incessant, insane, like desperate scratching at it.
Macy's gonna,
And for clarification, the manager's office is attached to the break room. You wouldn't have to leave the break room to go to it.
Oh, convenient.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm benevolent like that.
That's not necessarily a good thing. Because if it realizes it can't get in that door, it can get in the other one.
No, like you would have to go through the break room to get to this office.
so there's no
Oh.
other exterior door.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I am benevolent in one way, but completely maleficent in another. What the fuck?
I'll take it.
I'm a World of Darkness storyteller.
Clearly. Garrett is just going to. So I realize
Hmm.
that just affects his initiative. Never mind. I think he.
Having some time to try and, see the dog coming, obviously, because it's obviously trying to break down that door.
Hmm.
Can I try to find something that can like act as like a net, like a tarp or something in the break room that can be used to like, that if we set it up properly, like it'll trap the dog.
I would say that the closest thing you could find is probably some industrial size like trash bags.
Okay.
I just realized my front door is sitting open. I thought I closed it all the way. There
The
we go.
dog is in his house. The dog is in his house.
The call is coming from inside the house.
So industrial sized trash bags.
Mhm.
That's actually even better. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to set it up so that as soon as, and this is my idea, is a larceny idea. He's gonna try to set it up so that as soon as the dog comes through the door, it's going into the bag, so that way Garrett and Maisie can start beating it with shit.
Okay.
Do we still have the mop handle, by the way?
Oh yes, you guys
Yeah.
still have that.
Yeah.
You,
Mhm.
you never dropped it, and you still have the spray bottle of bleach.
Oh, it's a.
Yeah, it's like one of the big ones, not like the ones where you like spray your cat to get off the counter. Like one of the big ones where you're
Yeah.
trying to clean stuff.
Yeah. First off, why are you spraying your cats with bleach?
Not bleach, water. I'm a cat parent. All right.
Okay.
No, never mind. So while James is trying to finagle that, can Garrett take the mop handle and just bust it in half?
Sure. No roll necessary for that. Looking at Garrett's strength score. So to finagle this trash bag in a way to where it acts as like a game, like a snare for a rabbit or something, is what I'm equating it to in my head. Like it comes through the door, goes in the trash bag, and then gets like trapped in it so you guys can beat it to death. I'm gonna call this one an intelligence and crafts.
Oh, not craft.
Hold on. Intelligence and crafts. Can Macy spearhead that one? She's got a good pool for that.
I mean, does James say what he's trying to do out loud?
Yeah, he's gonna say it out loud.
Okay.
Well, if Maisie is making the trap when Garrett busts the thing up, he's going to toss the other one to James. Just kind of like,
Okay.
be prepared.
Maisie, intelligence and crafts.
Is anybody contributing health die to this, or am I just doing a flat roll by myself?
You got
I-
this.
Got it.
We got to
They would need dice in crafts to help.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
To quote our Lord and Savior Chapel Roan, good luck, babe.
And those are 2 exploding 10s, so that's 2 so far. Another exploding 10, make that 3. So 3 successes.
Hey, you managed to make it with some like a chair and like propping it up on a couple chair legs and putting the trash bag in front of the door. It looks like it should work.
So she'll kind of stand up and put her hands on her hips and kind of nod proudly. Girl Scouts, always be prepared.
Okay. That's cool. I am not very strong.
Did I break it in half for nothing?
I'm not going to say nothing.
You know what? Give it here. And he takes the other half back and just starts. Like he's in a, yeah. That's me. Actually, wait. He has.
Every man when they have empty paper towel rolls.
Literally, I've done that so much in my
Period.
life. Period. Full stop. Actually, wait a minute.
I said what I said.
I have a thing. I took
Okay.
the first dot of boxing
Yes.
as a fighting style.
Yeah.
Body blows
It's a
or
yeah.
body blow.
It's a merit, right?
It's a merit. It's a physical merit.
Which is they're on like what 105, something like that. Merits, body blow, boxing.
I don't know if this would technically work on a Doge or not.
So body blow, if you land an unarmed attack with brawl, if you land a blow with successes equal to or more than the target size, it basically stuns the target. They lose their next action.
Mm-hmm. The hell is this thing? Oh, do I want? Am I really about to dance with the devil in a Megamart? Dance with the devil
Dance
dog.
with the
in
devil dog in
right?
the pale incandescent light.
Yeah. We'll save that for the last resort. Actually, I think.
Hey, that's fine.
So
Yes.
as soon as it breaks that door down, we spring into action. Sound good?
I mean,
Maisie, how long do you think setting that thing up took you?
Maybe 10 minutes tops.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of prepping, Maisie's finishing up her trap. Garrett, you're realizing like, oh, you know what? Give me that back. Never mind. Like, look at your noodle arms. And James doing whatever, kind of freaking out, worrying about his paycheck that he's doing. The scratching has stopped. And even like listening, putting your ear to the door, you hear nothing.
Garrett's gonna lean over to James. Is bleach flammable?
What is his? With his intelligence score, he would know that bleach is not flammable.
Damn it!
It is.
And that's one more thing I added to my search history that my FBI agent will have fun with.
Same.
Yeah,
Google
same.
too.
Same. No.
Damn it! Is that bear repellent flammable?
The things you're making me Google tonight.
You're welcome. What is an ST of a horror genre game when not making you Google weird shit?
Bear spray, much like hairspray of certain varieties, could be flammable. Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have a light on you, would you?
How close is he to
Anybody?
Macy when he says that? Oh.
He's kind of talking out loud. He's trying to be
So-
quiet, not to draw the dog back, but
Macy has the nicotine addiction flaw, so she will hand you a lighter.
excellent. Noodles, this is yours. And he hands the lighter over. I got you, Macy. Now let's get the hell out of here.
So she'll.
And remember, whatever the hell we do, don't acknowledge aisle 7 for the love of fuck.
I kind of want to go down aisle 7 now.
I will set you on
No!
fire. Do not.
You ever heard of Slender Man? That's how we get Slender Man.
Hey, Chandler,
Mhm.
you won't do it.
Don't you
you
dare!
don't-
You dare!
Now he's fucked.
Oh, fuck.
Not going down aisle 7. I can't now.
The physical reaction that I got to see.
I will hog tie James. I swear to God.
Okay.
He'd like that too much. What do you mean?
True.
So, let's see.
Are we gonna stick? I think we should all stick together in this one. I don't think we should. We can all do our stuff together, right?
I like that idea. Well, let's get out of here. Our break's over.
Yeah, exactly. We had our first 15-minute break.
I-
Let's.
Anyway,
That's what we're calling it. Our break's over. Opens the door and immediately steps out of the way of it when he opens it.
So you open the door. James stands ready with his Bear Mason lighter. Maisie has standing off to the side, waiting for that.
yeah.
Nothing happens. The hound, the canine, is nowhere to be seen. You see the claw marks that are dug into the outside, tearing the paint and digging into the metal of the break room door. But no creature, no animal.
All right. I mean, Garrett's got his almost said paws. He's got his hands and he's taken. Imagine he's wearing like a pair of very tight fitting jeans. He's got the two mop ends stuck in there.
Have you ever seen the movie Alien?
It's one of my favorite franchises.
I don't. I mean, look, that ain't my cup of tea, but I get it. I get why you like it, but please don't compare this scenario to that. For the love of fuck.
Which I'll take the opportunity to plug. If you join the Dark Domain Discord, we do have an Aliens one-shot waiting for more players.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Well, we do have vents. And I wonder if this doggo also knows about the vents.
Why would you say that?
Why
are
it
you
may or may
giving-
not be because we played an Aliens game last night, and there were aliens in the vents.
I mean, it's either aliens or the Eldritch Abomination known as the Rat King. Please
Garrett,
don't let it be the Rat King.
your phone
Yeah.
rings.
Uh-huh.
It's Connie.
Who's- Oh, shit. He answers it immediately on speaker.
Hey guys, how's everything going?
He's looking at Maisie to let Maisie tell her what happened.
Devil dog from hell?
Oh no, did you guys break one of the rules?
There was a slight incident in the meat aisle that was Maisie's fault.
I slipped in blood. It was an accident. You shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Hey,
well you guys
Bernard.
you guys need to be more careful, okay? Just follow the rules and you guys will be totally fine, okay? Where's the dog now? Like, are you guys still out on the floor? If not, you need to hide out in the break room for a while. It'll just go away.
We think it
Okay.
just went away. How long
Yeah.
does it normally take?
15, 20 minutes.
So a standard break. Okay.
Yeah, basically you just take a break, stay in the break room, don't leave. And if you need to double check, there's cameras in the manager's office.
Everybody back in the office.
Okay.
And he bolts towards there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all of you running back through the break room into the manager's office, you now see that you probably wouldn't have missed it before, but now it has clicked mentally, that there's kind of that setup of walls of cameras that show most of the floor. You know, there's always blind spots, but scanning all the cameras, you see no sign of this creature.
Okay. Are the security cams live feed only, or can she rewind it?
You know, let's see, Maisie.
So,
So I know exactly where the damn dog went.
Connie, while we have you here on the line,
Oh yeah, Maisie would be able to rewind it. With that intelligence and science, I wouldn't even make you roll it.
Okay. So where did the puppy dog go?
So you see it attack the door. It
Mhm.
stops, sits on its haunches, stares at the door for a minute or two, looks up and stares at the camera, the camera kind of glitches and goes fuzzy.
Mhm.
And when that clears, it's gone.
Okay, so it didn't just wander off. It just went poof into yonder abyss.
Like a fart in the wind.
Like a
Okay.
La Sombra trying to work technology.
Like
Okay.
ferret when he's off the leash.
All the references tonight, guys. It's like
I
we've
know,
been
right?
playing together for forever or something.
I know, right?
Right?
Okay, so she'll look at the boys. Okay, so Devil Dog is gone. So yeah, Connie was right.
So, Connie, while we have you here on the line, just a couple of questions about this
What?
whole situation.
Okay.
I don't remember this being in the hiring email.
I mean, that's not exactly something corporate likes to put out, and not every store deals with it.
I expect how many stores do deal with this.
So I have to.
Connie,
We'll talk about a pay raise when I get back. I'm still dealing with this situation over at the other store.
I have a quick question. If the meat was a devil dog from hell that about bit my arm off, what the hell is aisle 7?
I personally don't know. I've never gone down aisle 7 at night. During the day, it's perfectly fine, but at night, I've always managed to follow the rules. I've heard stories that we had people go down aisle 7 once, and I never saw them again.
Oh, this is like an infinite furniture shop store that I've heard about. Cool, we're not doing
guess.
that. Yep. Mhm. All right. See you later, Connie. Click. I swear to God, if either of you go anywhere near fucking aisle 7, I will murder you.
Oh God, no, not at all, never.
I am very curious, but I'm going to keep my curious mind here because
Self-preservation, curiosity.
Hey James,
Uh,
come here. James.
Miss
She'll-
Allen broke a rule and we almost all died.
Hey James,
Specifically,
come here. Come here.
Mhm.
She'll grab him by the front of her shirt. If your curiosity rears its ugly fucking head, I will use this mop handle to beat it back into submission. Don't fucking do it. And she'll let him go.
Garrett mutters under his breath, "That's hot."
Without even looking away from James, she'll point the mop handle at him. You next.
Promise?
What are you doing later?
Well, let's see if we make it out of this alive and we'll talk.
Bet.
I love my friends. I don't think anyone in my inner circle is able to go through a single session without hitting on one another. Gender identities and orientations completely aside.
Well, I'm going to take this moment to remind you both, you are college students and should be focusing on your studies, and I'm
James, look
Gotta go
where
to
it got
sleep.
you, buddy. And
You're in the
immediately
boat with
walked
the
away.
rest of us.
I literally just wanted money to go to a concert. And then I got rabies.
You may not have rabies, but I would go get it looked at.
How do I explain that to a doctor? A satanic devil dog and a megalomart bit me.
Just say you were bit by a random stray dog.
Oh yeah, because when it's festering black ichor, yeah, totally a random generic dog on the streets. And
Okay.
he's saying this as he's walking out.
So, storytelling question: was it festering black ichor, or did it just look like a normal dog bite?
No, it just looked like a normal wound.
Okay, so wasn't anything spooky about it? All right.
No, not that you could tell. You're decent at medicine.
I don't like that response.
We didn't do an investigation roll. We just rolled to patch him up.
Fuck.
So, let's get him moving.
Are you going back to work, James?
Yeah, we've been here for 15 minutes.
Yeah, you can go back out on floor. There doesn't seem to be any sign of that creature anywhere other than the scratches on the door, some blood droplets from Garrett's arm and the bits and pieces of the ham that Maisie threw at the thing, and the tipped over shelving that you pulled down.
Garrett's gonna put it upright.
Yeah, Garrett being the beefcake of the three, like
Mhm.
not even making this guy roll for it. It's just like, eh.
He's probably about as tall as the shelves are too.
Yeah, no, dude's built like a brick shit house.
Mhm.
Big boy.
I don't have a type. Oh,
Well, it is cuffing season, so
It's cuffing season.
anyway.
if I miss a TikTok reference, I'm not okay.
Where are we in relation to that goddamn endless aisle 7? Because Garrett's avoiding it like the plague.
Oh, Garrett, I'm glad you said something. Can you give me an intelligence and investigation?
Oh God, I think that's like 4 for me.
Yep.
That is no successes, but not a botch.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Oh God damn it!
So my question is, what's the thing about the mannequins?
I don't want to find out about the mannequins either.
Yeah, I'm not stocking apparel tonight. Fuck that. I hate mannequins.
I don't want to do it either.
Well, somebody has to stock apparel.
I'll take the write up. I ain't fucking doing it.
I mean, I don't mean to be pedantic because that very much seems like James's job, but I think one of us has to do it.
Look, I'm really good at just going. I'll stock apparel.
Okay. So James will head off towards apparel. Where are the other two headed?
Weren't we supposed to be doing all of this together? Wasn't that his idea?
Yeah. Let's go with him to stock apparel, I guess.
He pulls up his phone, scrolls through, looks at the list. What did it say? Ignore the mannequin if you see it moving, right?
Yes. If one of the mannequins seem to have moved, ignore it. Do not acknowledge it, or it will follow you.
Okay, so eyes down, stock the aisle, move on.
So I'm gonna use my meditative mind while I'm doing this
Okay.
to try and make certain that I can not pay attention to any of the
Meditative mind. Okay.
I'm trying to find the.
Yep. So basically, you can remain in a meditative state for as long as you choose. And while you're in that meditative state, all environmental penalties imposed to wits and composure rolls are ignored. Not
That
even
feels-
wound penalties apply to your efforts.
That feels pretty useful in this case.
And given the economy and world that we live in, I feel like we meditate on the go because corporate America sucks, and we use it to not commit crime. As goes the TikTok audio, I prevented a murder today. Well, how'd you do that? Self-control.
Real. Valid.
I'll put real world scenarios into a horror TTRPG every day.
Actually, I just thought about something.
Mm-hmm.
Can Macy just pop in headphones and stock the apparel so she doesn't have to worry about anyone like sneaking up on
Sure.
her? Well, okay,
Uh,
I take it back. She'll pop in one so she can keep an ear out for the boys.
Okay.
Garrett was going to do the same thing, by the way.
One headphone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And James is just doing his I'm not committing murder tonight.
I'm not committing murder tonight. That thing moved, but I'm not gonna pay attention.
What I will need from each of you is a wits and. God, I
But
hate
make
that
it-
there's no awareness on this.
So the role that it gave you in the book for the meditative
Mhm.
mind is the wits and awareness role.
Yeah. Oh, good call. Thank you.
It's composure and wits. I couldn't remember what it was earlier, but that's what it is.
That's fair. That was a good catch.
Yep.
Yep. Wits and composure. So yeah, I need a wits and composure from the two of you that have headphones in, at least one ear. It's a 1 die penalty.
Oh.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Danger sense.
I
add that?
Goes for ambushes.
Okay, my bad.
That's specifically worded in there.
Okay.
2. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. That's a botch.
Okay.
1 botch. No successes.
No successes.
No successes.
Okay. Well, then in that case, Chandler, I'm going to DM this to you because you're the only one that happens upon this.
This is how Macy dies. Silent Hill style. Let's go.
Actually, it might be a good thing if this could be what I think it may be. It might be a good thing we didn't notice it.
Fair enough.
Hey, everybody, we're going back to the break room right now.
What did you do?
We didn't do anything. We're going back to the break room.
We just took a break.
We're going back to the break room.
Look here, little man.
He's just moving. We're going back to the break room. Look at the rules. We're going back to the break room. Just keep coming. Just keep going. Go with me. Quickly.
Yeah,
Did you
ma-
follow him?
Macy's booking it.
I mean, look, if he said look at the rules, Garrett's like, okay, which one did we do
Right.
this time?
So the three of you exit the clothing department, turn down one of those main halls to go to the break room, and what you see will be revealed after we take a break. So we're going to give these players a chance to have a bio break, get some drinks, snacks, maybe use the restroom, stretch their legs, and we will be right back. But enjoy the music and our little scene as we come back. We'll see about like 7-ish minutes. And we are back. These people got to get up, stretch their legs, revel in the paranoia where I left them at a cliffhanger for the break. And now what's that? What's the waggling of the finger?
It was almost my middle finger. That's what.
Now they get to enjoy the spoils of what's going on. So, as the three of you make your way back from the clothing department, only one of you really knowing why you're leaving. The other two just kind of like, oh, he said the rules, we're leaving. Sitting in one of the main aisles is this large, hunched over humanoid form. And when I say large, Garrett, this puts you to shame.
What in the La Llorona weeping lady hell is this?
Keep walking.
If,
Walking shoulders.
if you've ever seen somebody like squat down and like rest their arms on their knees, it's kind of that position, but the skin is grayish blue and craggly and almost covered in what looks like warts. And it seems to have some kind of loincloth type garment on, but that's it. And it, even hunched as it is, like squatted down, it's still probably 6, 7, maybe 8 feet tall.
And this is the rule about if you see a woman in the store, don't acknowledge them, go to the break room.
I will tell you, it probably doesn't look like a woman.
Or a person, a figure, an amorphous blobfish, for all I fucking care. But
I
we're going to
will
the
say,
break room.
if any of you care to make an intelligence occult roll,
Yeah,
I might give you some information.
I'm gonna make that roll. I'm assuming my tarot specialty. I think I have a tarot specialty.
You do, and it will not apply.
I figured.
Would my witchcraft
May,
specialty apply? Sorry.
that's what I'm gonna allow that one.
Okay.
Because I believe that it could tie into this. Tarot would be a way too far of a leap to make.
3.
Okay. Well,
Also 3.
also 3. So between James and Maisie, Garrett really not like, I don't know what the fuck we're looking at. He's not versed in the occult. Maisie and James, this seems, from what you can find, to be almost the Norwegian Netherland description of a troll. I love these faces. They fill me with so much joy.
Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Don't pay attention to the thing.
Yeah, basically power walking it, if not flat out running.
So it's between you and the break room. You're just gonna power walk by.
Oh no!
Oh
It's
shit!
between us in the break room.
What did we do to make? Okay, first off, what the hell is the fucking thing?
Oh, it's basically a troll.
No, I'm talking to them too.
It's basically a troll.
That's a troll, and not like
Hey.
the internet kind. Let's go.
So-
we need to get to the break room. Let's go around this aisle. Wait.
Okay.
What aisle are we on?
He is trying so hard to get us onto aisle 7. I don't like that. Take that laugh back, man.
Put it
You
back.
are in off to one side, you have household goods, like bedding, bath stuff, and it is aisle 4 off to your right. To your left is the like arts and crafts section. Also aisle 4.
Two aisle. What?
What in the liminal hell is
Oh.
this?
Oh, you guys notice something. Each department seems to be marked with a letter and a number.
Uh huh.
Oh,
Like
okay,
home
so it is-
goods is H4.
Okay.
A4.
So then what's aisle 7? Is it every aisle 7?
Oh no. Oh, what if we already went down aisle 7, guys? And this is why we're in this mess.
Have we already gone down aisle 7? Oh dear,
Not
benevolent
to-
storyteller.
Not to your knowledge.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
This is why they never come back. They're stuck in liminal hell. Anyway, well, this is where that boxing, one dot boxing merit may come in handy.
I
Okay.
have a question. Are the Norwegian trolls like the riddle trolls?
More like let me answer your question with a question. Are any of your players Orthodox religious?
No.
I figured the tarot and the witchcraft probably not. What
Yeah, I
about
was gonna
Garrett?
say Catholic, raised Catholic, no witchcraft, no.
I don't know because I didn't think this would be relevant, but for the sake itself, yeah, he's Orthodox. He's
Okay,
Orthodox. He's Orthodox Catholic. Why not?
perfect.
He's Eastern Orthodox, not Catholic. But yeah.
So as you're kind of like, what the hell is this? You see it sniffing the air as it kind of looks over its shoulder, its bulbous snout and crooked teeth, and kind of drooling, and it looks over and almost locks eyes with you, Garrett,
Oh,
before letting
fuck.
out this roar and standing up to its full height. It's probably easily like 15 feet tall.
Well, that's definitely going to be an unreachable target for that fucking thing to work. But hey, oh Jesus fuck! And of course, it goes after the Eastern North. Anyway, that's a whole thing.
Listen, if you've ever seen the movie Troll Hunter, it goes up. They can smell the blood of Christians, and I'm like, yeah, we're just going to do Orthodox religion because we're inclusive.
I had to say it.
No, that's
My
fair.
real life pagan ass had to say that I was playing an Orthodox
Mhm.
Christian. God damn it! All right, let's go.
All right, so it starts like boom, just kind of. It's like running, but it's almost like throwing itself with how heavy it is.
How? So it's kind of slow then, I'd imagine, right?
It's not exactly quick, but it covers a lot of ground with each step.
Hold on. Can I make an argument for a roll before it gets to me of either wits and intelligence? It's not going to matter, just whatever flavor fluff you want to use, and brawl to see if I can find a weakness.
I would
Oh,
say
where
wits and brawl. Yeah.
Same pool. So it doesn't matter. And I'm going to spend a point of willpower.
Okay. That's 2 for Garrett tonight.
Oh, man. That's one success.
Okay. So looking at it and kind of judging it, you would guess that its weakest point is probably its legs. Everything else seems pretty hefty. Even the legs are kind of trunky, but supporting that amount of weight, that's got to be the weak spot, right?
Okay. And he would be able to notice that with how it's running, right?
Yeah,
That the
like
legs seem
it.
okay.
It seems to have a lot. It needs to put a lot of energy just into like the locomotion of moving. What about the other two?
Trolls like shiny things, right?
Yeah.
I rolled 3 successes. So what sort of folklore would I know about trolls? About Norse trolls?
So, allergic to sunlight, turns them to stone. Just for the day, like when the sun sets again, they bust out of it like the '90s gargoyle cartoon.
I was thinking the same thing.
Listen, if you've ever seen the movie Troll Hunter, it's very much a B-level Netflix film, but it is fantastic. Love it. And it's shot like found footage, so even better. So they can smell people of Orthodox religion through their blood somehow. It's a supernatural creature. We don't really care how they figure that out. Allergic to the sun. they are typically harmed by the same methods that a lot of supernaturals are, being like silver.
salt?
Some are salt, some not. That one's kind of 50-50. And also they are lured by, what is the term for farm animals? Livestock and livestock blood.
Hmm. He really quickly is going to, thinking about livestock and livestock blood. He really quickly is gonna pull out his phone and start playing a video of a goat, and then throw his phone over into the next aisle.
Okay, okay. Just to make it an opposed roll, so that I'm not just rolling dice for my benefit, give me a wit and wits and manipulation.
Wits and manipulation. Okay. Okay.
So that one.
Is that what I no? Oh no. That is no successes. Um, I realized I think I have one less willpower than I should because I put down 4, but I think I should have 5. Because I have resolve 3 and composure of 2.
Yes.
So that means I have one more willpower to spend.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm gonna tell you right now, don't waste it.
don't waste it. Okay.
No. Like I'm gonna be benevolent. Like even if you spend it, it's not going to be enough. Like I'd only say spend it if you botched. If it's a fail, just don't waste your time.
It's just a fail.
Yeah, it kind of stops in its tracks, watches that sail over, and then just slowly turns its head back, and like just and roars at you.
Hmm.
And then we'll continue to start its run at you guys again.
How far is it from us at this moment?
40, 50 feet.
You said we're near Home Goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would Home Goods include those hand soap refillable jugs?
Yeah.
How hard would it, or how long would it take to uncork a few of those and dump them all out to make like a
Not
slippery mess for him to
it would not you would not have enough time to do it.
shit?
Garrett's
it
going to start running
continue-
at it.
Okay.
And when he gets right where the thing is going to try to grab at him, he's going to slide into the thing's legs and try to flip it over him.
Okay. That is going to be a dex and brawl.
Because this thing is so big, could I argue
Mhm.
strength? Because it's going to take a lot of force.
I'm only saying dex because of how it's described, because you're saying you slide down and do it.
Damn it. Okay.
I would allow for athletics over brawl.
Yeah, that works.
And it's going to make a opposed roll to not let that happen.
Oh my god. How is it I built the character for this and I'm rolling like fucking garbage on the rolls that he's supposed to be good at? What the hell? All right. Well, that's a failure.
So yeah, you go to slide and go to grab and start to flip, and you're like, he's way heavier than I thought. And it is going to try to slam its fist right down into you.
So I need to make a dodge roll then, right?
Yes, you do.
Does I get my dodge and specialty?
Yes, you do.
I get an extra die. I'm assuming it's athletics, right?
Yes, it is.
Garrett's about to be mashed potatoes, everyone. You heard it here first.
Yay, potatoes!
Okay, actually. Oh, shit. These dice are cursed. I love them so much. They're so pretty. But they're okay. Make sure none of them. Okay. Just okay. So that's 3.
Okay, so with a 3, I'm only going to give you damage equal to the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1 point because it got 4.
Mm-hmm. Why is it not letting me? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I've just been starting to fill in the circles instead of the boxes.
I just have a notepad up that has it on there.
Yeah. Maisie, what is she doing after she sees this? Garrett running down, trying to like karate flip it, only to be like, oh, it's too heavy, and just wham, gets like hammer fisted in the chest. Other than the hair tuck.
You shush.
No.
Trying to think. You said they're distracted by shiny objects?
The cell phone didn't work.
Because I'm thinking craft aisle. Would it be fair to say it has those fake plastic jewels?
Yeah.
And all the lights are on in the store, right? We're not working in the dark or anything here.
No, that'd be ridiculous.
So they'd be pretty reflective under the lights.
Yeah.
So she's gonna grab like a package of like the biggest gems she can like reasonably find, which probably aren't very big. And she's just gonna like open up a package.
About yay big.
Yeah, she's gonna open up a package, like scatter them down like a random aisle, see if it'll fall like the little sparkly shiny things.
All right. Give me a wits and manipulation.
Okay. Okay, that's 2, and I have a 10, so I'm gonna re-roll that. That's 4.
Yeah, this thing failed. So it 100% sees these things roll down the aisle, kind of like looks away from Garrett and starts to lumber towards them down the aisle. And this thing's so wide that like it kind of tips both sides of the aisle away from it. So like the shelves just go whoop and knock into the next aisles over.
Okay, so she's gonna look at the boys. Go, 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 go!
I'd imagine. Where did Garrett get hit at?
He just got this thing brought its fist down right on your chest and like knocked the absolute wind out of you. Like
He can't.
you
Well,
get hit
if
and
he
you're
got
like,
yeah, I mean, if you get the wind knocked out of you, you're not going to be able to move. Y'all are going to have to drag him. He can't. If he got the wind knocked out of him, is what's being described. Y'all are just going to have to grab him by his ankle and start pulling.
Yeah, Macy has the strong back merit, so
True.
So
And that gives her bonuses when she needs to lift things.
she is small but strong.
Built like dwarf.
Built like dwarf.
Ask me how I know.
It's funny. We've got a dwarf, a giant, and whatever the hell James is.
An elf.
A goblin.
He's one of Santa's elves at the workshop.
Harry Potter goblin that work at the bank.
Oh!
Ew.
I'm wounded.
Yeah, so Maisie gets a +1 die for anything involving lifting. So that gives her 2 to her strength. Just give me a strength check real quick, because
Okay.
Garrett is beefcake.
Okay,
Can I
that's a 10.
Try to help at all?
Yeah, you you can have an extra die from James despite his lack of upper body strength.
I have gotten athletics.
Okay, so I originally
That's
rolled
enough.
an exploding 10, but I rolled a 1, so I would wash that out. But with the one I got from James, I got another exploding 10. I got a 9, so that's 2.
So that exploding
Wait.
10 you would still re-roll.
Right,
before it
but I
gets
re-rolled it
negated.
and I got a 1. So
Okay. Then yep, those are gone.
that
So you
one.
get the 2.
So it's just 2. Yeah.
Yeah, between the two of you, you're able to like loop your arms up under his armpits and just like start like dragging him and running.
Built
His
like-
feet are like just dragging along the tile. As you guys can make your way back to the break room.
And she's gonna again shut the door, lock it, put a chair under it, and once she knows that Garrett's somewhere safe, she's gonna go to the camera room and see what happens to our big tall friend.
So checking the cameras, you see it inspect the jewel. It's gonna bite into one and it bursts, and it like throws its hands up and roars in anger, and then it seems to start looking for you guys. Do not eat plastics; they are toxic. You guys are, I swear to God, you guys are like toddlers sometimes.
Crunch,
My
crunch.
5-year-old knows to not put things in his mouth. I gotta go tell grown people not to do it.
Okay, so he got mad at the shiny heat crunch. Now he's looking for us, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And like
So-
he's shoving shelves over. Like if you got those bins in the median that are usually filled with like stuffies, towels, chairs,
Yeah.
whatever the seasonal crap is, just gets thrown out of the way.
Maybe we'll look out and he'll wreck aisle 7 for us. Hey, it's a possibility.
Not you.
I'm saying
This is
thank you, that bardic charm.
I legally as a dice maker, I have to say this so I cannot be sued, and now it's being recorded. Do not put resin products in your mouth. Resin is toxic. I swear.
You know I'm kidding.
I know. Mhm.
I just play a smartass on TV. Anyway.
Technically, yeah, this goes on
Yeah,
YouTube, so TV, yeah.
Just TV? Really? Love
I
you.
mean, in real life too, but
You
you make the right noises and like it goes error 404 blue screen.
I
mean,
will
life
throw
doesn't-
you.
Life doesn't imitate art.
But yeah, this thing is just destroying everything trying to find you guys.
Maybe they'll take out the mannequin so we can finish apparel.
That's
Garrett
Garrett
says if he kind of comes to.
But also, yes, mannequins.
But yeah. So you guys just hang out until this thing kind of calms down. It after about 10 minutes, it starts to like give up, starts to skull through. And once again, there's that static, and the screen you're watching just returns to the store. The thing is gone. You're checking the other screens, there's no sign of it.
Is the music back on?
Yes.
Oh, is that what happened? The music went off?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that one. We didn't write this list down so we could keep track of it, like player was. Fuck.
Well,
So-
you guys, at least what 2 of you took pictures of it. So, should you access your phone, I'm happy to share it. And
Did
the
my
one that
phone-
didn't has the eidetic memory.
Did my phone get smushed by the troll?
You'll have to go find out.
I'm gonna go look for my phone and finish stocking apparel. Don't follow me this time. Or you know what? Actually, I just saved both of your lives. You can follow me if you want to.
Say we're supposed to stick
I-
together.
They say splitting the party is always a bad idea, so let's not split the fucking party, James.
Okay, this is not
the party.
this is not some Dungeons and Dominoes game. Okay. We're doing a job, and we have a lot of ground to cover. And I need to go see if my phone's smashed.
Also, how far into our shift are we? I'm assuming it's a standard 8-hour shift.
How about that? And ironically, it's been about 4 hours.
Okay, so we're about halfway through.
So
This is
wait,
how you line like game time up with how long you plan your stream.
Yeah.
Wait. Garrett's gonna. Does Maisie point that out that it's exactly halfway through the shift?
Yeah, she will.
How long did we end up sitting in the break room before the thing disappeared?
15, 20 minutes.
So about a lunch break's worth.
Yeah.
Garrett's
Say
just gonna.
both for the canine thing and for the troll thing.
Are we getting bombarded by magical creatures just to make sure we take our breaks?
Magical HR.
Magical
I knew we hated
HR.
them.
At this point, nothing
Any-
surprises me. We're in like end
Anyway.
stage capitalism. Nothing surprises me.
I think that's a different thing, though. But can someone help me up? How the hell am I going to explain the bruise on my chest and the dog bite?
I mean, you met a cute but dangerous girl at your work.
Oh yeah, that would go over so well.
Macy will help him up.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go make certain that this is all taken care of and see if my phone is still there because I have to buy a new phone because of this job. Because of demons.
Give me a wits and investigation, James.
We're gonna see what happens on aisle 7.
And it's floating 10, but I also rolled a 1. Please be a success. Success on 10. So that's 1 success. 2 successes.
Okay. So you're looking around about where you threw the phone, and you go down aisle 6, and you're looking for it, and you just kind of get down, and you happen to see that it slid underneath one of the shelves. You know how like at Walmart, like it'll fall, like a can will fall and roll under the shelf, and you're like, "Well, I ain't going after that one. I'm picking a new can."
Mm-hmm. So it's in the other aisle, and I'm on aisle 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the 7th aisle.
High or low? Low. Okay. Do you reach for your phone?
Can I check to see if it's on aisle 7?
Oh, do you get up and go back out to check the aisle number?
You can usually see it from where you're standing. He's like,
Oh, okay. So you like look up at like the beginning of the aisle to see what the sign says?
yeah.
Yeah, it's in aisle 7.
Shit.
You
Well,
said low, and then I rolled an 8.
I need that phone. I don't remember the rules off the top of my head. So he's gonna take something long and sticky, and he's gonna try to like stick it into aisle 7 and pull it back across on this aisle.
Okay.
I'm not going into aisle 7.
I have a question. Are me and Garrett are still in the break room, right?
Yeah.
The break room has the intercoms, and she still has access to the security cameras.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna hit the intercom button. Leave the fucking phone till we get off shift. We know where it's at. Just leave it.
Still taking the stick.
You ain't getting back in this break room.
What?
Like,
Let's see. We will make that a dex and composure.
Dex and composure.
Or you know what? Dex and resolve, because you really want that phone.
That is 1 success.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to fish it out with the stick. Maisie, are you still watching the Hello Raiders? I knew you'd come once you guys were done with your stream.
Hi, Raiders.
Uh,
And yeah,
Hello, thanks for joining.
she's watching those cams like a hawk.
Okay. I am actually going to DM you something, Bonnie.
Garrett's gonna lean down because he's watching too, but not as much rapt attention. And it's just gonna lean down in Maisie's ear.
Oh, I have caps locks on from yelling at people in chat.
He's gonna lean down and be like, you want to go grab coffee one day before
Yeah,
work?
provided we survive this shit, yeah, we can go get
Yeah.
coffee.
Cool. I don't think James is gonna survive after the choice he just made, but we'll see how that goes.
For our Raiders, we are trapped in a Mega Mart style, like Sam's Club, Walmart fictitious, where there was a strange set of rules put forth, and so far we've broken 2 of our rules, and something bad has happened each time.
So after they have the little conversation about going to get coffee, Macy looks at the screen, leans into the screen, plays back the last 5 minutes of footage and plays it back. We got a fucking problem. She'll play it back for Garrett and hit play again. James just goes poof.
Oh hell no. Oh well, that's it. I told you he wouldn't make it.
James, you finish fishing your phone out, and you have your phone in your hand.
Do I notice anything off?
No, everything seems the same.
Don't believe you. He's gonna look around
Not believe me? What did I do?
and he's gonna take out his phone,
Mhm.
put it back in his pocket,
Okay.
and then he's gonna head back to the break room.
Okay. You still see the damage from the troll thing. You still see the scratches on the door from that large canine. You open the break room door, and there is no one in there.
Fuck.
So you seem to know a lot about the troll. How do we fish him out of a pocket dimension in a megalomart?
What kind of role can I do to try to puzzle this out?
I would say it would be an intelligence and occult, but that kind of thing's gonna be. There's a chance you could succeed, but the likelihood is very slim.
I'll try it. I mean, and if you want me to send you a picture of my dice at any given time, let me know and I'll do it.
No, I trust you guys.
So there's 1, 2, 3, and a 10. So I'm re-rolling that 10. That's another 10,
That's 4.
and that's 8. And I'm actually gonna
So that's 5. Even with 5,
3, 4, 5,
you
6.
have 6. Even with 6, no idea.
Jesus Christ! So-
Doing something like that is like a difficulty 10. It's inhumanly like you got to be like a supernatural being from another system that we might frequent and able to be able to figure that out.
I mean, okay, so like, you see, you're trying to puzzle this out, like probably pacing back and forth for a couple of minutes. I mean, he went in there and disappeared. Maybe having him walk through again will have him come back. I got nothing.
Do you really think he's smart enough to figure that out?
Oh God. Okay, and you
Well,
said
that's
that.
going on. James, you've opened the break room and there's nobody there.
Guys, this isn't funny.
No response.
Can James make some sort of roll to try to puzzle out what might have happened?
You want to do an intelligence occult roll?
Sure. Not necessarily figure out exactly, just sort of figured out what's happening to him, because he's gonna go back to the cameras and check if they're working and see if he can see them. If he doesn't see them,
Oh, well, if you go to the cameras, they are all static.
now he's gonna make the he's gonna try to make the occult roll.
That's fair.
I've got an idea once this is over.
One success.
Maybe they're hiding. Maybe they left the break room to go to a different section of the store and didn't tell you anything.
Hmm. They're hiding. Maybe they're going to a different section of the store. I was just thinking with what we've seen so far, would a parallel pocket dimension be out of the question for him?
I mean, maybe not. It's hard to know. Like he knows occult stuff, but like he's not like the expert.
Hmm.
Like he might have seen videos about the back rooms or subliminal liminal space.
Hmm. He thinking about that. He's now going to take out his phone and see if his phone has reception.
None.
Good to know. Well, thinking about liminal spaces. Subliminal spaces. That's not a thing. He's
It is
gonna.
when you're getting mind fucked.
Please take me out to dinner first. Let's see here.
I'll take you somewhere nice. Wine and dine you.
What
Okay.
in the Malkavian hell are y'all on about?
He's thinking about the fact that the cameras aren't working, which the cameras to this point have been their security, it's been their protection. That's been
Yeah,
how
it's
they've
been like
known
your
that-
security blanket.
Yeah, that's how he's known something weird is going on. First he's gonna take a moment to panic. And then he's gonna be like, wait. Aisle 7. The rule said don't even acknowledge aisle 7. Probably broke that rule when I looked at my phone. Maybe I need to go back to aisle 7. So he's gonna start heading back towards aisle 7.
Okay. We will see him off to go do that. Maisie and Garrett.
Yes.
What do you got going on? You said you
I mean,
had an idea.
I did. Well, Macy doesn't know that he was even in there. So you said that he saw the damage on the door, right?
Yeah.
So it would stand to reason that if he couldn't see them, he could at least see like the physical environment. So if she were to damage the physical environment in this world, it would reflect in the other world, correct?
Don't see why not. Could work. Might not work. Who knows?
She's gonna find a Sharpie marker, something of that sort, and I'm assuming she can find that. And she's gonna write under the claw marks, go back to aisle 7, and yeah,
Okay.
maybe it'll bring you back type thing.
James, on your way out to aisle 7 or wherever you're headed, do you look at the door?
Why not?
And then you see the claw marks.
Fuck.
See,
Can't
he's
say I
gonna
didn't
head-
try.
Yeah, but he's had a similar thought process to what you were trying to tell him anyway.
Got your hopes up for a sec, didn't I?
Yeah. He's had a similar thought process to what you were gonna say anyway. So he's gonna go back towards aisle 7. Try to figure out if that's the way back.
So you return to aisle 7?
Yeah.
You just like, so how does he go about this? Does he just walk into it and walk back out? Does he walk all the way down the aisle?
Let's see. With his dots in occult, do you think he'd know basic protection or banishing magic? Not
Give me
like
the
folklore stuff.
give me the intelligence and occult roll. I think that's one we can roll for.
So that is one success.
He might have seen it in a book in passing, but I don't think he'd know anything in depth.
Hmm.
Like, he'd probably have my knowledge of it versus like what John probably knows in real life.
Wow, just out me to the internet. Thanks.
Okay. So he's not. He probably doesn't even know what I know then.
Exactly.
Seeing the Norse, seeing the fact that we already faced the Norse troll. He's
And,
gonna
and a devil dog.
and a devil
Not the
dog.
cool like marine kind.
Seems kind of like maybe Norse folklore is really at work here. So he's thinking Fae. He's thinking Fae right now. That's probably a good leap on what's going on. That Fae could be at play. So because in Norse folklore, there are trickster spirits out there that are kind of like
Mhm.
that. So he's thinking that maybe something like that was pulled. And trickster spirits like things like shiny things effectively, or they like to make deals. So he's gonna call out to whatever trickster spirit is here and see if it'll respond.
Okay. You know what? Let's see. What do I want to call this? Give me a presence and persuasion.
Presence and persuasion. Okay. I'm assuming I don't get my academic rhetoric or my academic discourse specialty.
No, not this time.
How about my striking looks though, since I'm talking to a spirit? Or trying to
I'll
talk
let
to
you have that. I'll give that to you.
And this is where we find out James seduces the entity causing the problems.
I mean, there are worse creatures to seduce.
I mean, hell.
That is 3 successes with an exploding 10.
Okay.
That is still just 3 successes.
So, describe to me what he's calling out.
Spirits, Fae, Loki, if you're here, I'd like to call a meeting.
So, as you're sitting there in the midst of aisle 7, you know those like round ceiling vents that are kind of like the fan
Mm-hmm.
where the air comes out? That pops off and falls to the floor in front of you, causing you to look up. And trigger warning for anybody that has arachnophobia. This slender jet black spider that's probably the size of like a German shepherd, maybe bigger, crawls out and lowers itself on a thing of spider silk down to the floor, stands in front of you, and it probably its head comes up to probably your lower chest, higher abdomen, and stares at you. And you hear a voice, but it's not out loud. It's this whispering, raspy, like what you would imagine Shelob from like Lord of the Rings would sound like in your mind. And you hear, "What does it offer?"
Hmm. Let's see. Can I have a moment? Chandler, can Chandler have a moment to think?
Yes.
Um,
IRL, like, take a minute to think this out. While you're doing that, I'm going to turn to the other two. So you guys wrote on the door. You cannot see him on the cameras. You haven't heard him. Nothing.
Well, you know. Oh well, he was a crotchety old fart anyway.
Yeah, but he's our crotchety old fart. How long has it been since we re-entered the break room?
Since you went back in the break room,
Yes.
5-7 minutes.
So she's kind of looking at her phone. Maybe it'll reverse itself once the break time is up. I mean, that's how it's worked so far, right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh God, don't say that. Don't fucking say that.
By the way, real quick, how
Hmm.
old is Maisie?
She is 28.
Okay, Garrett's 22. Just
Oh
putting that out
my.
there for previous comments made. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a cougar.
Is there a coffee machine in here? Garrett wants some coffee.
100%.
He's
Sweet.
just gonna go do a little stirry stir, put him a little cream, a little sugar. Maisie, you want a coffee?
Sure.
Do we have like the pumps of like the creamers?
Oh yeah, the horrible like. Don't ask me how old this creamer is.
Probably gained
Garrett's
sentience
gonna
by now.
then realize that and pour set his other cup and then just make it without the creamer and he'll drink it black.
So
Maisie,
sweet.
this creamer looks like it's about to come alive. You want any of it? I got some
No.
sugar.
No, yeah, she'll take some of the
Just
sugar
gonna-
and pour it and start drinking the coffee black.
Yeah, same.
So, you guys sit there, kind of having coffee, conversing, kind of trying to figure out what is going on. In the 15 minutes, 20 minutes goes by. Did you check the cameras again?
Yeah, she'll go check him again.
Still no change.
Okay, we have
that
to
is
go back
okay.
to work.
Yeah.
We'll let the Dingle Bob work his own way out. Hopefully, he doesn't get us all killed in some stupid act of petitioning, and he just casually walks out.
Yeah, I'll go
All
hang
right.
around aisle 7. Not actually go to aisle 7, but kind of lurk around that area, see if he comes walking out.
Do you look down the aisle?
No. Like, when she walked in, she was specifically not look at the aisle.
Do you
Until
think
she
Maisie would need a composure and resolve roll to resist looking down the aisle?
At this point, maybe.
All right, let's do that.
Composure resolve, you said?
Yes, sir.
Are we all three going to be trapped in aisle 7 separately? Is that what this is?
I mean, do you think Garrett needs to resist the urge to look down aisle 7?
He's not going near aisle 7.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that face, Bonnie.
1. Okay.
The voice
Maisie
calls to me.
thinks about it like, I wonder. No. And then we can pan over to James. Hopefully you've had a moment to kind of think about your devil's bargain.
I would like to offer you a wager.
What is wager?
A game. Certainly one so old and powerful as you must get bored here all on your own.
Name game.
A game of chess.
Chance.
A game of chess.
Chess. Chess.
If you win, I will give you my knowledge. I will teach you everything that I know. If I win, you return me to whatever mortal plane I came from.
Game is fair. All right. And a chessboard and pieces will appear before you. Let's see. We're going to call this intelligence and academics.
Oh, that's what I was hoping! I'm assuming I would not get my philosophy specialty.
No.
Plot twist, that's how you actually win. You philosophize it to death.
Okay, that's a 10. Let's roll that again. It becomes a 3, and I'm going to spend a point of willpower.
Okay. We're going to do 3 rolls to
Okay.
represent the timeline of the first part, maybe he is ahead and makes moves to counteract it and be in a better position.
So
Okay. And you're spending your last point of willpower.
well, not my last, because remember we determined that I had 5, not 4. Because I did
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So you got one more to spend.
Yeah. So that was 2 successes,
Okay.
and
The first part of the game, and that's including your willpower, right? Is 2.
willpower. That was the first one was 2. I rolled the second roll because I thought we moved on to the second round.
Nope.
Uh,
So first round, you are down. You do not make good moves. This thing gets ahead.
mhm.
Second one.
Second round was also 2.
Okay. Oh boy.
Your dice are loving you, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Second round, you are still behind. This thing is insane. Like it seems to know what you're going to do before you do it.
Can I try something here to give it a penalty?
What's that?
He's gonna offer it a second little deal.
What deal?
If you give yourself a handicap, you may have my firstborn child.
Okay, okay. You know what? For a deal that potent, I'm gonna give it a 3 dice penalty.
Oh my god, my dice are loving me now. Okay. So I rolled a lot of successes on that last roll. Okay, and I have to re-roll a few of them. Okay, so that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Okay, so that was okay. So after all 3 rolls, calculating all the successes, at the end of it, it is still up by 3 total.
Damn.
And as per your agreement, it looks at your eyes and you feel different as your intelligence drops to 1. It takes all of your knowledge.
Okay.
And then it pulls itself back up on its shirt thread, stops at the top like, in order to keep Teal, you must be free. Shoots a thread down to get that cover and pulls it back up. And there you are, left standing in aisle 7.
He's gonna go out of aisle 7. Now he's dumb. I don't know how to play this character now. Anybody there?
Maisie, you hear James.
So she's gonna immediately whip around, keeping her eyes closed. Marco!
Polo?
Marco! She's not gonna move. She's gonna have him come to her, so she's not tempted to look again.
Polio!
Damn it, Chandler.
Okay, so she's gonna open one eye and peek up at the aisle, see where she's at.
So yeah, you've walked past. You're actually like at aisle 5.
Aisle 5!
Does Garrett hear this?
What
Yeah,
aisle?
They're not being quiet.
S. Aisle S.
Yes, aisle S. Keep walking towards aisle S.
Baby!
What the fuck happened to you? She actually runs to go give him a hug.
I saw a spider.
Where have
To
you
kill
been?
it?
I don't know. Big spider. It beat me. It beat chess. Chess. I think it's called chess. That's what it's
Okay.
called.
She's convinced that James has some kind of like shock going on, so she's just gonna kind of like take him by the shoulders and be like, "Okay, big spider beat you at chess. Come on, honey." And she'll actually take him to somewhere where he can sit down and hopefully get his head on straight. Because she doesn't know what just happened, obviously.
I've made promises. I made promises to Big Spider.
James, you know what day it is? Who's the
Tuesday?
president? Garrett, something's wrong.
Reagan?
Garrett, something's definitely wrong with him.
I don't think that's what Ryan meant when he took all of your knowledge.
Like a 1 is like a baseline. You're not,
Okay. Well, I
Like,
mean, I made a
you-
deal with a giant spider. I don't know anymore.
like basically consider yourself like intelligent at a baseline, like high school dropout GED level. Everything you learned in college and your PhD gone.
So are all my academics gone too?
No, you still have your specialties. It's just going to be a lot harder to, have the brain power to use them.
Okay. Long story short, there was a giant spider. Okay. Cogs are starting to move again. Okay. I thought fast because I don't know where I was, but I knew you guys weren't here. And then I didn't see the thing. I didn't see you guys on the cameras, and my phone was getting no cell reception. And I thought maybe Faye.
It's feasible. Yeah, we looked at the cameras. I literally watched you vanish into thin air.
Did you get the name of the thing?
No, I didn't. I was panicking. I challenged it to a game.
And you clearly lost.
Uh-huh.
And it still let you go.
I made it a second promise.
Which was?
I was gonna give it my firstborn child.
Oh, thank God you're
Oh
gay.
dear God. Oh.
I'm not gay.
What?
Oh.
That somehow makes this a lot more worse. James.
I'm bi.
Please tell me you're mostly into men. Please. I'm not watching you just throw away your firstborn child.
I mean, I dated women before. Maybe. I wonder if one of them has a kid.
Oh, okay.
That's not how that works. I know jack all about fairy tale shit, and I know that's not how that works.
Oh well. I probably have a kid.
I mean, you could argue the logic if you adopt, you didn't.
Technically,
You sound like every infantry guy I've ever had to have under my command.
technically,
Oh.
Technically, the deal was if it let me win, I would give it my firstborn child. I didn't let it win. It didn't let me win. It won, but it still let me go.
Okay. So you're
So
back.
I think it might be considering that a valid deal nonetheless, because the
So-
rules was when I leave I get to win, or
So you're
when
back.
I leave I win.
Missing a couple of brain cells, but you're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm also front.
And I still want to throw you down aisle 7 again.
The life of an indecisive bisexual. Clearly, I would know because I am also one. Anyway, and Garrett's just like drinking his coffee, walking around looking for anything else to do while avoiding aisle 7 because he does not want to have to petition
Okay, Garrett.
Spider Dad to like free him from that hell plane.
Garrett, go ahead and give me a wits and investigation. Or no, it's wits and was it composure?
Composure.
Yeah, wits and composure.
That's actually, I think, honestly, the same pool. No, I get one extra die for what's composure. Okay. 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 I can work with that. I can work with 2 10s that I gotta re-roll.
Honestly, all I gotta do is not fail.
Well, I definitely didn't fail.
Okay. So as you're kind of walking around trying to like not go insane and just staying away from James, you hear this just knocking. Continuous.
See in the meat section?
No, you have walked by the home goods and art stuff and headed more towards like the clothing and the knickknacks that like jewelry and stuff that they always have up front. The sound is coming from like the grocery area. You can't tell
Nope.
if it's meat, deli, produce.
He's gonna, as he's long stridering along, he's looking at the list because he saw something on there about the meat section, the frozen meat.
So there are two things about the food stuff. If you see blood in the meat area, don't be alarmed. Immediately clean it up. Don't stop in it. Don't touch it. The second one is if you hear a knocking from the freezers in the frozen food section, ignore it.
He didn't ignore it by reacting to it. I know this pedantry. I know what I just did. Garrett doesn't. Fuck. Oh shit! God
We're
damn
just
it! If
activating
this,
every trap in this place tonight, y'all. It's great.
it's almost like the storyteller wanted it to happen.
So, would it be too late to tell you guys I basically took this inspiration from a creepy pasta?
Which one?
That's what I
is the
kinda
one that I
figured.
wanna know?
An amalgamation.
Oh, clearly.
I watched like 6 different ones where it was like rules based from the creator that I like to follow. And I just like plucked them from here and there. I was like, oh, this makes sense. Oh, this makes sense. Now that one doesn't really fit the the scene I put them in, so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of convenience store and gas station based ones.
Those are the worst.
Mm.
I'm literally living out my worst nightmare.
So as you pointed out that like reacting to it is not ignoring it, you hear a loud crash and glass breaking.
Guys, back to the break room.
The two of you would actually hear this as well.
You see, if any of y'all are near the aisle that Garrett is on, he is much like that troll from earlier.
Well, that's the only motivation I need. And she's booking it right after him.
Same.
I need each of you to make a dexterity and athletics roll.
Why did
I
I
am
only...
so good at this.
Listen, dexterity and athletics is your ability to run away. Like you should always have sub dots in that.
It's safe to assume I get my running specialty.
Yes. And Garrett, I will actually give you your dodging specialty as well.
I was about to ask.
Oh man. Okay, I know how I'm gonna handle that. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna spend another point of willpower.
Okay.
I got 2 successes and 2
Two.
botches. So they
So
walked
no
out.
successes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chandler, you got 1, right?
I got 2.
You got 2. And Maisie got none. I'm just gonna go from left to right as I see you guys on my screen. Chandler, you're going to take 2 points of damage. And this damage is akin to what is that movie? The Day After Tomorrow? Where like the place like flash freezes. That kind of happens as this winter ice just pours out of one of the open freezers and starts to layer the whole store. And you guys are basically running from this moving wall of frigid air that's freezing everything it touches. So James will take 2 points of damage as he takes some minor frostbite. Garrett, you'll take 1, and Maisie, you'll take 3.
Glad I built a tank.
Just gonna keep moving.
Please tell me she's not down.
No, not at all.
We've lost
So-
one of the brain cells. We can't lose Maisie to her. We're fucked.
She's only got 4 dots of health left, but no, she's still good.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
But you guys outrun this thing, kind of crash into the break room as like this wall slams up against the closed door, and you can see like, you ever seen like dry ice or like everywhere on a gas station where you have to open the walk-in freezer and like that smoke is on the bottom,
Oh yeah.
drifting along the floor.
hmm
It's like that seeping under the door.
Ooh.
Hmm.
You check the cameras, you can see that the entire store looks like you just dropped it in the middle of the Arctic.
I don't think we're
ice
gonna.
and everything's just frozen.
We're gonna look to the brainless blunder into Maisie. I don't think we're gonna have a job after this. This place is a mess. There's no way we're gonna get this.
Fine if we
fixed.
survive this shit.
I think I'm gonna quit. I don't need a job this bad.
Same. I'll just
I
move my
just
kid with my mom.
really-
It'll be fine.
I just really wanted tickets to go to a concert, y'all.
I'm gonna move in to a dumpster.
James, sweetie, you're too pretty for that.
I can't tell if that was James or just Chandler.
I need to make rent, but this is not worth the rent. I live in a tiny apartment with my one cat.
Macy's gonna call Connie again.
Again, do you do solo like up to your ear or
Speaker.
speaker? Same thing Garrett encountered. The doo doo doo. This line is not in service.
I just want to go home.
Well, we can't. That was one of the rules. We have to wait till our shift is over.
Well, I was gonna call our boss and see if she would let us go home early, but I can't get
That's
hold of
breaking
her.
the rule. Yeah, because some weird spoopy doopity shit's happening outside.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if that rule was put in there by HR.
You mean the spider? Or the ghost?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What if HR is the last monster?
Don't put that evil on us, please. Please don't.
Oh, now it's starting to sound like Grumpus the Spider.
You know, I have to say, when I was working at the pasta emporium, I got let go because I slipped on some pasta and hurt myself. It was quite the occupational hazard. So I understand not wanting HR on your ass.
So, over the next 15, 20 minutes, it feels like you guys have kind of worked out the system of like, we wait here till the thing goes away.
hmm
You wait that time, check the cameras again, and the store seems to be returned to its original state. If you check your watch, it's the end of your shift.
Can we go home?
Macy's gonna clock out, leave her badge, any equipment that she would keep on her on the desk with a note scribbled, "I quit," and walk her happy ass out.
Garrett is going to clock out as well. I don't like that fucking look on your face.
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna put his badge on the desk and just I swear
Okay.
to God, if you do what I think you're about to fucking do, Ryan, I'm gonna scream. Anyway, he's gonna
I
wait
live for your reactions.
because I think I know where this is going.
I'm scared to
He's
find out
gonna
where this
look
is
at
going.
James. He's gonna look at James and wait on James to do the same. And just in case somehow they've broken the final rule, because the store is a mess, he is going to walk them, all three of them. He's gonna like his tall ass is just like
Okay.
gorilla them together.
Before you guys walk out, James, how are you exiting the break room? Same as these two?
There's only one way out of the break room, right?
Yeah.
So I have a
But like, are
I-
you leaving the note, leaving the badge?
no. James needs this job, so he is gonna clock out because it's time to clock out. But he's like, no, I need this job. I have a cat.
So as you guys are exiting, walking out, you notice that all that damage that troll thing did, gone. Like all the shelves are back upright. Everything's back where it belongs. Nothing's frozen.
You're not coming through.
It's because I hit the wrong button. As
Yeah.
much as I'd hate to admit this, if it just fixes itself every night, I might could do this for a week or two, just
You know
to get
what?
those concert tickets.
Yeah. If it's just the store's gonna reset, I'll stick around. Fuck it. Now I know the rules.
Yeah.
So she'll go back and get her stuff and throw away the I quit note.
Same.
Okay. You guys do that. You head towards the front. As you walk out the front of the building, there's Connie walking up from her car, like, "Oh, you guys are good. Like, way to go. Like, you guys are good. You made it."
I thought you said that the other store wasn't open 24 hours,
It's not.
but you were. It took you 8 hours to get back.
I'm sorry.
Is there an insight roll for this bitch?
Let's see.
It's empathy.
Yep. Wits and empathy.
Oh fuck, this is bad. Pull for Elmo.
Take a help die from Macy.
Okay.
What's your okay? Hold on. If we're gonna do that, because I'd imagine all three of us would probably have the same reaction.
Hmm.
Who has the biggest pool?
It was wits and empathy.
Yep.
Mhm.
Macy has a total of 4 for that.
Okay.
Yeah, you got better than I do.
Okay, I'm giving Macy the help die then.
I can't give you a help die.
Okay. That's
Oh
still,
man,
that's still fine.
that's hilarious. Oh, those numbers are funny.
1, 2, exploding 10.
Buckle my shoe.
That's a total of 4.
Yeah, no, she's telling the truth about it not being 24 hours, but she's definitely not telling you the whole truth.
Okay, Connie. Cut the crap. What the fuck are we dealing with here?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I didn't want to be out. I couldn't go back in there. Once it starts, like there's no.
So you left us there?
Yes.
You knew what the hell was going on, Connie.
I left you guys the rules. All you had to do was follow the rules.
Is
With
that
no context.
Is that question?
Yes.
Have you ever seen the giant spider on aisle 7?
You went down aisle 7
Yeah,
and you're here?
yeah.
That's never happened before.
I made a deal.
And you just see like her mouth hangs open, like, I don't know what to do with the information you just gave me. Like the wheels are spinning. It's like I words. What?
You said things that's not possible.
No one who's gone down 7 ever comes back.
I mean, he paid a hefty price.
Yeah.
Brain. Brain
You-
mush.
What?
He paid with his brain cells and his firstborn child, apparently. But anyway,
I do you have kids?
Not that I know of.
So you gave it your brain and your firstborn child that you don't have yet.
Hmm.
You said it was a spider?
Big spider. Might be Loki.
Like from the TV show?
if only.
I was thinking more the
Again.
god, but yes.
Okay, okay. Like you guys are your shift is over. You guys can go home. I am so sorry about everything. Like,
How did you
get
get away with ending your shift early if you weren't here?
oh, I'm
Is
not
that
on
one-
shift. I just manage. I'm on like call.
Oh. Capitalism. Got it.
Yeah, I had it written in my contract so I could actually like leave the building.
What happens
Wait a
if you
minute.
leave the
Whoa, whoa,
building?
whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The fuck? Did we?
What?
Are we like permanently attached to this megalomart now?
No, you can leave. You just can't leave during your shift.
What happens if we don't show up for our shift? Does that count as leaving our shift early?
No, that's just quitting. I think that's okay.
You
Think?
think?
You think?
Well, like no one ever returns our calls after they quit.
You
I
mean,
mean, can you blame them? Like, have you seen what goes on in there?
But do they return other employees' calls?
I don't know. No one's ever done it. They always make me try to do it.
Huh.
Give me the number of one of the previous employees. Do you have any?
Sure. She'll pull up a contact and like show it to you.
Yeah, basically you'll copy it in and hit call. Put it on speaker.
Rings like, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong number. Click. Okay, so they're still alive.
Unless it was a new number from a different person, because they can.
can
actually,
we
like-
love the little things, P Brain?
She'll actually like pinch his lips. Just,
Mm. It's like that gift. Just grabs the lips.
just
So
Like, yeah, I'm glad you guys are okay though. Like, you made it. Good job.
Okay is a relative term, Connie.
I'm okay.
No, you're not.
you're
You're
not.
the
See,
worst.
he's okay.
I had my chest beat in by a troll.
You guys didn't
Bit
make it
by-
to the break room before the music stopped.
I got bit by a demon dog from hell.
Oh,
lost
you
all of
guys saw the hellhound. Who stepped in the blood?
Points over to Connie. Or points over to.
I slipped in it by accident.
It happens. You got to be more careful.
Well, gee, thanks. I know that now.
I went down aisle 7.
Yes, we know, sweetheart.
I
Why are you still talking?
that scares me that no one's ever come back from that.
I'm sure this won't have any kind of heinous repercussions at all.
It's almost like
It-
there might be a part 2 to our story.
But she will basically like continue to congratulate you guys till you're done talking with her.
I got bit by a hellhound. I have a question. Is this thing like covered under red?
Yeah. Just send us the medical bill. We'll take care of it.
Can we get a raise?
Yes. Now that you've completed your first night and you're full-time employees, it comes with a rather hefty bonus.
how hefty?
$100 a night
We can do it.
Oh,
I'll
on
take
top
it.
of your hourly.
We can do it.
I'll take it.
yep.
But okay, well, I'll see you guys tonight.
See
Same
you
time,
tonight.
same
I'm gonna
channel.
go take a nap and pet my cat.
Is that a euphemism?
No, he literally has a cat.
Oh, okay.
If it were a euphemism, what's a
Spell euphemism, honey.
Why? U
Mm-hmm.
F.
Go home. Just go home.
Do you think
So the
maybe
three of
we
you
could
kind of
just-
like turn to go home.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you all get back in your respective cars, leave to go home. What you guys don't see cinematically is that she kind of laces her fingers in front of her, and as she's standing there, this tail drops from behind her shirt and just dangles there with its little forked point. She smiles, snaps her fingers, and vanishes with a little poof of smoke. And that is where we end our one shot. Thank you guys all for coming. Before we go, we are going to introduce our players since we did not get a chance to do this at the beginning. We're going to start with Maisie and work our way across.
So, hi, I'm Bonnie. I'm crocheting guinea pig on the Clock app, and that's pretty much my only social media, and here on Discord too. And this was fun.
Hello, I'm John. I'm that nerd guy on TikTok, and maybe you'll see me in other places in the future with some special projects I'm working on this year. Maybe on Spotify. We'll see. And Ryan, as always, this was a blast. Can't wait for the next one.
Hello there. I am your lovely Kingdom 0905, playing James Murdoch tonight, also known as Grumpus. The first from my first live stream,
Which is like 2 days ago.
which was like 2 days ago, and will probably be known as Grumpus from now on. You can find me on any social media you're allowed to find me at as Kingdom 0905. If you don't see me under Kingdom 0905, stop looking. You can find me on Blue Sky. You can find me on TikTok. No longer Twitter. And occasionally, maybe Instagram. We'll see. Maybe getting that started. So, yeah.
And if you've gone to AO3, you've gone too far.
Or not far enough. Who knows?
Don't go
I
that far.
don't know. I'm not
It
going to
really
get
depends on what you're into, honestly.
Right, that's
Don't
fair.
look at my AO3 tags.
I am Ryan. I have been your storyteller this evening. I am the madman behind this channel, behind the Discord that brought all these guys together. We're going to have a series of one-shots on top of campaigns that I am planning. We are just getting the players together and getting their paperwork together. You can find me at Darth Caustic on basically all of my socials, whether it's the TikTok, as long as we have that here in the States. I have a Blue Sky where you can find me. You can find me here on the Dark Domain Twitch and Discord. And if you'd like to join our Discord, go to our About in the channel. The link is there. Come check it out. We have a listing of multiple one-shots that are open to everybody to sign up for. This is our second one this week, and two of my guys came back for two this week. Like, they're troopers. Like, shout out to these guys.
It's almost like we enjoy your storytelling, Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't
Like-
believe you.
This is the second game I've played with you, one shot that I've played with you in this system.
Mhm.
So, I
Yep.
mean, I kind of knew what I was getting into.
Yeah, I do want to retell that first one
Please.
because I didn't get to finish it.
Yeah, it was so good.
But you can join our Discord. I also have a Discord for the dice that I make. I am a maker of the Math Rocks and Click Clacks. Also in the About, follow the link to the Grum's Bag of Holding Discord if you would like your custom polyhedral dice sets. I also have started making dice sets specific to Vampire the Masquerade if you're into that. But also, give us a follow so you know when all of our stuff's going to happen. Come join us for some of this. This has been a pleasure. I love this. I love storytelling, and I love the chaos that players bring to the table. You can also find me on the Slices and Dices network. I'm over there pretty often. And then one more that I have in speech impediment, but I'm not going to say, but they're in our recommended channels. So go check them out as well. But this has been a blast. And as always, take care of each other because we need to look out for one another. But more importantly, take care of yourselves. And we will see you later. Bye.